Hi, this is Jason Musselman, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about our photography project in South Africa and our photography project coming up in Honduras. So our photography project in Cape Town, South Africa was through an organization called Tremendous Hearts, who gives aid to AIDS orphans educationally and medically in the surrounding area of Cape Town. So right now we're going to be zooming into Khayelitsha, which is Cape Town's largest slum, which is where we were working. So we worked here for 2 months teaching photography as a tool for empowerment and self-expression. So you kind of get an idea. I wanted to give you guys an idea of what it looks like and what Khayelitsha is. So there are over 1 million people living in Khayelitsha, and the government provides housing for everyone, although they incredibly miscalculated how many people live in Khayelitsha. So there's a 10-year waiting list to get your free housing. However, people can't wait that long, so you'll see all these tin shacks sprouting up around, and there's no playing fields to play on in Khayelitsha because, well, that's where the crime happens and where all the trash goes. So they are begging for people to build houses on them. And so kids are literally playing in the streets. So what you're seeing here are images from our students who are ages 5 to 18, and I'd say the majority of the kids were under 10. Basically, this is how they see where they're from. So they all potentially had never touched a camera, and without this opportunity, many of them would never have received the opportunity to take pictures ever. And so it was incredibly empowering for them to be able to take pictures and to show people how they see the world. And so for about a month, maybe a month and a half, Becca and I taught photography to 37 AIDS orphans, and eventually we taught to 55 students, 20 of whom were neighborhood children who also would never have had the opportunity. And basically we just went over their basics on how to take a picture. We didn't go too into depth with teaching photography. We were really focused on making sure our kids knew that this was more about how they see the world and how they want to tell their story and how they want to show people their world. And so with the help of Tremendous Hearts, we were able to get kids to take pictures outside of the slum, and we would go to the beach. We went to a cheetah outreach program. We took the older kids into Cape Town to go to a photo exhibit there, and we also went on little excursions around Cape Town and around Khayelitsha and to an outlook which is above, so they could take pictures and see just how vast where they live is. And I'm not gonna lie, these kids are a lot of fun, and the majority of the project was about having fun, and we certainly did. But the pictures are incredibly moving, and every time I look at them, I'm just in awe at what these kids were able to accomplish in just a few weeks. So basically what I want to talk on, I could talk forever on this, and I only have a short amount of time here, is the final product, the final show. So Becca and I went to each kid, and they selected, of all their pictures, and maybe each kid had about 1,000, we broke it down to 50, and they chose one picture to be printed big, and Becca and I chose another. These pictures would be printed, and you'll see later we posted them up around a classroom for a show. Becca and I bought juice, and we made it a big thing, and there was music, and they could invite people from the neighborhood, their friends, their moms who are, their adoptive mothers, and everyone could come, and it would be this very big community thing. And it was very empowering because the students got to choose to name their pictures, to tell the audience what they wanted them to hear. And it was incredible. It was unlike anything I've ever been to. And here we are, walking into the classroom in Khayelitsha, as many did that day. And it was mind-blowing. And this is something we hope to do on Honduras through an organization called Esperanza. We're going to be taking on more than 55 students. We hope to take on 150 students, but we can't give this opportunity to these kids without your help. And so anything you can do to help would be huge, whether it's donating an old digital camera or donating $1 to our cause, to giving this opportunity to the children, would be incredible. And I can't thank you enough for sitting through my 6-minute spiel here. So if you'd like to learn more, in a second my blog will be up here, and you can engage with us through our blog. Keep in touch with us as we go to Honduras. We'll be posting up here, and get involved any way you can. So if you also have any questions, please email me at ourjourneyforhope@gmail.com. And thank you so much for listening.